Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. So today's episode is a request video coming to us from Elohim here. So I was in Tanegashima a little while ago helping out Eva, we're playing around. And I go eat supper, I come back and I see he's messaging me, he's like, how do I fight Mephi? How do I fight Mephi? You know, I do this, like the light, if I go far away, the skulls kill me. If I'm close, I get poisoned. I only have a short window to attack him. I'm getting very frustrated. I have wind. I can do this. It's just pissing me off. So, he's saying, how do I fight Mephi? Now, Mephi is a huge challenge. And one thing he had also requested I do is a video about a meta shift, where basically a lot of my videos are focused on getting you up to Garg level. That's generally, if we're going to say a curriculum for Aurogiri, that's the focus of it, is to get people, you know, up to snuff, Gargs, 105s, you know, once you have that, the world is yours. But we need a little guidance on how to get to, you know, the next level. You know, the next level. So, this is something, you could say it's a part of that. But basically it's going to be how to fight Mephistopheles, because there's many ways to do it. So, you know, the easiest way is to get a 5-scroll Ifrit, go in there and throw rocks at him until he dies. I'm not here to do that. That's not helping anyone. All that's doing is making you cry and your wallet empty. So, you know, next step. Can I use a Vanguard of Mephistopheles? Answer, kinda. You can use a prayer crystal on Mephistopheles if that's a good word for it. A better way to explain it. Because you can go in there, you could bright homing, and if you had Miyamoto with Sepulcher or something, I don't really know many, no one Vanguards on him. Like you could do it if you desperately needed to do so, but you're going to have like 3 5-minute runs. They're not really runs at that point, it's just you're doing it. But there is a way you can go in and bright homing him, and if you had Miyamoto or, you know, something with wind or mountain Ajra perhaps. I mean, I guess the monster types are messed up for Ajra, but you know, you could go in and do that if you really wanted to, if you were extremely desperate. But I don't recommend it, because once you start hitting Mephistopheles, the Vanguard will run up to him and he will just like shit on their face. Like he will just eat their vitality and just be wasting your time most of the time. You know, that said, this video is going to be focused on how to fight him yourself. So let's go over some alcohols that might be important. Because, you know, alcohol is great. You need alcohols. Oh, story. Okay, so you're at the story forced Himiko. So then we're not going to talk about Vanguards at all. That's fine. So if that's right, in story you are forced with Himiko. So liquor store. It really depends on your approach of how you are fighting him. I do recommend. I would say Moon King, because if you need to get in and out of there, Moon King really helps for speed and it lasts the whole run. You take 1 swig of Moon King. You know, if you need, like I implore that you bring Chidori. I don't use Chidori anymore, but you know, Chidori, a combination of Chidori, Moon King, maybe even Feast if you're really, you know, pressed on killing him. You don't care about rewards, which is kind of counterproductive. But some people will use Feast of the Damned on him and just Soul Leg, but that's not really important. Yeah. But yeah, Feast can do the job, but if you're going in for recipes, you don't want to rely on Feast. I've never really used Feast on him more than once. I do have Moth Orchid on me, so if I take a fatal blow, I can take a hit. This will actually eat up 1 tick of poison, but because of how poison works, it's generally not the last tick of poison that kills you, it's somewhere in between, so it's kind of unreliable. So Moth Orchid normally is really good for boss fights, since it's like a focus sash, if you know what I mean by that, but it lets you live a hit that would normally kill you. But on Mephistopheles, it's not that effective. Miss Tengu is great. If you're using Mountain on him, Miss Tengu is great. It's an awesome alcohol. I'm actually going to throw it on instead of Taila Genji, because Taila Genji's not going to help me here. If you're a wand user, however, and you use magical attacks, wand or staff, Taila Genji is good because it will increase your magic damage by 1,000. My wand friends use it and they love it. Like, they don't even use rain, they just use it for that attack bonus. Because for wand users, they can't use like Miss Tengu that would give you physical attack. It doesn't work. They do need to make an alcohol that cures poison, but you know, that'd be way too good. I did I even buy it? I did. Okay, so Miss Tengu, Moth Orchid. I'm just gonna bring Moth Orchid anyway, and I'm going to fill all. So, well, yeah, Spear has really good wind, so it's optional. It's a great technique. So, what else are you going to need? Generally speaking, if you're gonna go in there, you're going to want Mega Potions and High Potions. Mega Potions and High Potions, for those who don't know, if you are poisoned or burned or paralyzed, if you take a High Potion or a Mega Potion, it will cure your status ailment. And the Mega Potion that hits everybody will not heal the status of your teammates. It just doesn't work. So that's something you can keep in mind. Rapid Storm is good to have in here. Meditation, if you're by yourself, you might need SP. So basic staff stuff. You could bring First Aid if you wanted. You could First Aid fill up on him if you really, really wanted to. But like Elohim was saying, in the story, you're with Himiko, and she's not really going to help that much. What is this game? This is Onigiri. I'm pretty sure you've been here before, Almighty, but this is Onigiri. Alternatively, excuse me. I thought I was going to sneeze, apparently not. If you have revival potions and you have enough Ryu that you can just throw them around, these things, you can eat them while moving, just like the Mega Potion and High Potion. And you will heal 3,000 health. Shenlong, eat it, heal health, you're poisoned, it's bad. And SP is always good to have. So, if you're really, really pressed on beating him, High Potion, Mega Potion, Shenlong, Revival Potion, you know, SP, the standard set. So, what am I going to go in there with? Right now I have my Backstrike Twin Swords, because there's a way to turn Mephistopheles around, and I'm going to make sure to show you guys that. I have my Zenith for wind, and I have my Ruina for wind, and I have my staff just because it's a staff, right? So I'm going in with my wind-centered build. Since I'm Spear, I have no mountain. I have great mountain options, I just have shit mountain element. But my wind is my second positive, so I'm going to just go in and do lots of wind damage. So I'm going to focus on wind. Like, sword users can actually use... There are 3 elements you can use in Mephistopheles, I'll say that right now. So the 3 that you can use are wind, mountain, and ice. Now, ice is one that not many people know about, but some people do. Because it's not his monster card, but he's neutral to it. And he's so neutral to ice that just, like, double ice lancing him will do very, very good damage under half. Alternatively, you know, you could Blue Fang Blade spam, there's Mountain, Duststorm Blast, Crag Thrust. You know, each class has their own things. If you're Twin, you have Fusion Circle Dance, you're going in. But, you know, to each their own. So for Spears, since we have negative Ice and negative Mountain, Wind is our only salvation. So, I'm going to go in there, probably going to die. But I'm going to try my best to fight him. So... I guess I'll do it on normal to start, and then I'll work my way up to hard. But it's generally just to get the foundation down. So once you load in, you know, nothing happens. The cutscene doesn't trigger, nothing happens. Why is Odachi negative ice? Because, I don't know, they don't like you guys. I know there's one direction you can walk in, and the cutscene won't trigger. And there's one direction you can not walk in, and the cutscene won't trigger. You can walk backwards and stuff. You can go over here, and then it'll trigger. So you can skip that, that's fine. So what you want to do is once you get in here, like Rapid Storm, and get as close to Mephistopheles as possible. Like, you want to stand right in this corner. And he's going to do his little thing. It does like 4 little clouds of dust, and he's going to turn around. So once he's turned around, you want to wait for his first action. There you go, he's going to push you. So stand behind him. And he won't hit you. He won't hit you at all. You're safe to just beat the shit out of him. And he's gonna fall down. Because he falls down based on health percent. So he's just gonna fall down. And you just beat him up more. Okay, I'm not gonna kill him. I need to show you guys something else. So during this phase of lightning, I'm not gonna get hit. It doesn't do any damage, it's an illusion. This damage doesn't exist. The only damage that's going to come from it is right at the end. So, I'm just going to kill him. But, generally speaking, that's how it works. So that's generally what you have to do. Around is a must. It's probably the best thing you can do. That's why backstrike is encouraged. So let's go back in on heart this time. How can you cheese Mephi with your cross? Put wind on it and try your best. Alright, so same thing. You know, rapid storm. Pop your alcohol if you want to get there. You know. And really important, you just want to stand in this little corner. And you want to count the dust. So 2, 3, 4, and he's going to turn around. So now you wait for him to either go up, then you run away. But if he goes down, then you can get behind him and you're safe. But if he does that, he's a little asshole. So now you want to watch his body, and you're going to wait for him to glow purple. When he glows purple, that means you can go in. I didn't do it. I'm going to go purple in. Whatever, I'm bad at this game. Leave me alone. So you can get back in there without really losing your spot. But he's just an asshole, so we'll run away. I'm going to try and show that again. I got a little impatient, but he will glow purple. And when he has a purple gleam to his character, that means the lightning no longer hurts you. I didn't catch it. I know you can see it on the other one. But you have to get your eyes really trained for it. Now he's being an asshole. And he goes up and up and up. You just gotta always watch him. I'm gonna try and find the little glimmer. They didn't take it. There it is, right there. You see it? And then we can go in. So I can kind of cheese this. Not really. I guess I don't have enough cooldown. Fuck. Damn. So you're poisoned. What do? Mega potion. Fuck it. So you just want to beat him up. Now this lightning, like I said, it doesn't hurt you. Now there is a chance that you can block it if you time it right. And the timing is about 10 seconds. I'm not counting in my head. Okay, so now I click start and I go to this button. He's just pushing me. Okay. That's fine. Cool. So just slam down on that Mega Potion, which isn't working for some reason. But what I was trying to do there is, after you get stunned by that attack, by blocking it, because you can block it, if he's going to do something offensive to you, go to Resurrection Point. Pro tip, as all pro tips, just go to Res Point. He will not hit you unless he shoots a skull or something. Blade of Oath's Vow. Very simple. So... yeah, basically, Gurren, exactly. I'm bad at this game. Yeah, $100 or $250s. I asked this before I was sleepy. What? What are you talking about, Panda? So that's hard, basically. Now, let me just repair real quick. So generally, like, if he goes up when you first start, it's annoying. I can try to do it for Lucifer, yeah. This example will not be your real time unless you have Tempest. You're gonna try, okay. So he's gonna try. He's the one we're making this for. I got 2 mill chests and reward. God bless. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try hell, cause you know, Oro's got to put his money where his mouth is, and I don't got much left, so donate, please. Just, oh my god. Alright. So go in, skip, Thunder Beast, because why not? You get orange glass marbles in House of Hinawa. No, you can do calamities on any difficulty to get the tusks. Oh, for OC, what does it mean? $100 or 2 for 10? 2 for 50? Oh, well, $100 gets you a premium ticket, and $50 gets you an SP and a gacha? I can't believe I'm reading comments on hell. Oh, we didn't do enough damage to him. Oh my god. Generally, if I have 100, I'll do 100, but because it gets you 2 premium tickets, or it gets you 1 premium ticket, 1 SP, but a $50 package gets you a gacha ticket and an SP gacha. This is annoying. But yeah, you just basically the #1 tip to Mephistopheles is respect him. Do not try to challenge him. Don't be a hero. So he should fall down about now. Yeah. Okay, so Moth Orchid saved me. So like last time, I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. He's still gonna hit me, nothing I can do. But generally, this move here will only poison you if you run out of stamina. That's how it triggers, in case anyone ever wonders. Got a lot of health this fast. Now note that if you do use res point, it will not be active for like, you can't use it again for like 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna be a cheeky fuck and try to kill him. No, I could have killed him. Ah, I could have killed him. No. Ah, I could have killed him. I got cold feet. Hey Mephi. I'm waiting for my cooldown. Are you waiting for your cooldown? No, he's not. Oh my god. Alright, so that's generally all you do. It's the same strategy every time. I know I should have. Oh, I did respect my blocked, but never really challenge him. But it's like a fighting game thing to say you should respect your opponent. Don't assume that they don't know anything. Like, just don't try to challenge them. Just respect them and punish. But that's generally the gist of how to fight him. So like core elements, when you like backstrike is good if you can get behind him. Backstrike, it's extra damage. Why not use it? Sometimes if you're caught, in his lightning, like he does the umbrella lightning, I like to call it, where he goes up and it just drops down. I also call the other lightning like a web lightning because it looks like a spider web. But if you're ever like in the crossroads between him going up in the air and like or shaking the ground, like some people will have a lunge step sword handy, like triple lunge step, double thunder beast to just get away. Because sometimes it's just good to get away. And you can have like a set of ciphers or any twin swords with backstrike on it. If you got some extra thunder beasts on it, you could throw them on, and you could like backstrike, double lunge step, and then so thunder beast your way away. Did I ever do an Oda tutorial? I have not, because I only have 2 scrolls and I don't know much about Oda. Especially when Oda only gets certain moves at 3 scroll. I haven't really looked much into Oda yet. But yeah, res point, OP, pro tip, turning him around is fantastic. Backstrike gives you, depending on what level of backstrike you have, like backstrike 7 being the highest, it will give you about, it'll say plus 38 to background damage or something like that. To a rear damage, rear attack damage or something like that. Something along those lines. And what that means is as long as you are considered to be in the back of the opponent, like in the opponent's blind spot, you will do 30% more damage. And this is true for Oni mode as well. It's a great way to do more damage. But generally speaking, you want to just backstrike. On any enemy you can really get behind. Backstrike, you can use it. You can have lunge step on it as well, just to get behind something. But backstrike, you know, it's a good way to boost your damage. That's what backstrike does. You haven't watched streams in a while? Hey Tyler, I remember you. Yeah, it's been a while. So that's generally like how it works. Like, yeah, I am wearing Tempest and I'm going in and just spamming cooldown Whirlwind Thrust, and you know, I make it look really awesome and cool. I used to use Verdant Storm a lot on him, but I find that my Whirlwind Thrust just out DPSs that, I want to say. I'll fight him on hard again just to illustrate it all once more. So you go in, just walk right to the corner. You don't even need Rapid Storm to do it. Just as long as you're right here. Backstrike now if you want. It only lasts about 30 seconds, so do with what it, like, you know, you only got so much time. So you want to watch him. He's going up, all our efforts are wasted. And you just run away. Then once again, you know, watch for him to go purple. There it is. What I'm doing right now, oh shit! Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But when you have some moves that have like such a short cooldown and they come back, you can just hold the button. Like you can do this on Ifrit, and I can do it with Whirlwind Thrust. Generally, you never want to be hit by him falling down because you're just gonna like get shit on. But yeah, I always want to stay on his side. Like, there's a lot of things I do that I don't consciously think about when I fight Mephistopheles. But you never want to be directly in front of him, and you never want to be too far away from him. Ow. Oh, see, this is it right here. Fuck. Ah! There we go. See, look. Easy peasy. We'll drink some Moon King just so we can get in there. Watch for the purple. There we go. So you go in, and he falls down based on a health percentage sort of thing. So when his health goes like, you know, under 25%, 50%, 75%, and then dead, those are the times he's going to go down. However, if you're just having a long and hard fight with him, he might just go down more than 4 times, just out of like a, you know, a time-based thing. Am I ever going to do a Sanzo guide? Well, Getty, since I'm on PS4, Sanzo is not on PS4, but if I had a Sanzo, I'd do a Sanzo guide. But as of right now, there is no Sanzo guide. Any tips for a sword user converting to spear? Get ready for fun, but you're going to lose a lot of advantages that Sword has, where Sword has a lot of titles, and Sword has a lot of, like, like, learn to love the Sparrow Mag, because you're just going to have 3 105s in a Sparrow Mag. There's no Asugis, there's, like, very, very little you can use, unless you want to farm Origami Magma. But, you know, learn to stay away, stay safe, and, you know, just use your strengths as a spear. And we have like some of the strongest lances in the game. But your main element, lightning, is not as useful as sword's main element of sword. So that's something else to keep in mind. You got him to have no use of potion or eggs? Oh, have you not beat him? You didn't beat him, Elohim? You can do a great dog instead of a sparrow, but you'd have to farm the great dog. Like, if you want to go farm the great dog, that's your own priority. But if you're spear, it's spear affinity, but at the same time a great dog has wind on it, but the chances of getting, like, I don't know, I'd rather have a mag that I can just craft infinitely and get any rolls I want on it, rather than a mag that I have to farm for hours on end if I even got it, and then hope I get good ornaments on it. Because the whole point of a fourth mag is to get good ornaments on it. Like, it's supposed to be like the godly ornament thing, not godly ornamentation amulets, but that's what you have your good ornas on. Like, my sparrow has 29 crit force. That's great. I've had it since I was 105. Like, you know, since I've been using 105s, I want to say. You get me? Alright, cool. So, Elohim, you didn't win, so I'm going to take you with me. We're going to go in. We're going to get you past this hump. How to get all the dual sword users to stop hating every other class that ain't DPS? That's an individual thing. You just gotta like show them that you're better than them and stomp on them and just ignore them. Generally sort of thing. It feels dirty. No, come on. Come on. You come if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I take you through right now. Because you got to go through that cutscene every time. You have to fight this guy thousands of times. How dare you duel this man? I was twin sword to start. I can say what I want. Bia. It's the cutscene. It's the cutscene. See, once you do it once, you get rid of the cutscene. The rest is up to you. I'm gonna repair real quick. But one thing I didn't touch on is good weapons to use, because I just said element. But good weapons to use are Nova, Zenith, and Glacies, because they're all wind. And then Storm if you have Mountain, and so on and so forth. He's gonna cry. Okay, you pick the difficulty, Elohim, we'll go in on it. What difficulty we going in on? He's putting on the hat! He's putting on the hat! Oh my god! They seem like a sweet pea. Dunce hat? Oh my god. What difficulty we going in on? That's enough impersonations for one day. Okay, so he's gonna be in a cutscene for a while. It's the left you can walk to. You can walk anywhere on the left and won't trigger the cutscene. Walking in the right triggers it. You're in the cutscene. I'ma wait. How long is this cutscene? This is the longest cutscene to ever exist. Arrgh, he's so bad. Oh my god. Let's go. And it's very important that everyone in your party stand here as well. Alright, perfect. So you want to always stand behind his little skeleton, or his spine. That way he doesn't hit you. That's how it's done. Now he has the second cutscene, and I don't want to disturb his story. He is not weak to holy at all. He is only weak to wind and mountain and takes really good damage from ice. Those are your only three options. Staff users be fucked. Yeah, you could have a rhyme staff. That's a good point. Yep. Yep, you got to double blistering them. That's it. Blistering and lance. Yep. Dade. That's it. Yep, you'd have to go in with 2 rhymes, double lance, triple lance, whatever. Double lance to be fine. You just need 2 rhymes, each of them with double lance, and you'll just go lance, 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 lance. And you'll be fine. That's what sword users do. You know, there's a will, there's a way. Stop the Odachi hate. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, Waterbound Blade does screw him up. It's an ice move, by the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. A nice little guide. We haven't had a guide in a while. That's my approach to fighting Mephistopheles. Someone said they want one of these for Lucifer. That's a great idea. I can do that. I just got to collect stones and actually do it. I did make a guide on Lucifer, but it was basically just like a theory guide to Lucifer, and I've been meaning to make it more practical, like, okay, I'm gonna go fight Lucifer sort of thing, and that should be fun. You just died in a level 30 dungeon from poison while scratching your nose? Wow. And also, one thing to know is Mephistopheles' poison is HP % based. It doesn't matter. It's not like static. It's not like 500 per second or 300 per second like other HP or other poisons like in Dew Creek. His is HP % wise. So you could have 50,000 HP. You're still going to die in the same amount of ticks. You're still going to make the same % damage compared to like someone who has 1,000 health. They might take, not 1,000 health. You would literally take like 50 damage from poison. You know, But I'm at like 10,000 health. But you know, all in all, that's my little take on fighting Mephistopheles. So, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully it helps you guys, you know, on your journey. Turning him around is a huge thing, because if you can turn him around, the basic strategy is turn him around, do at least 25% damage to him. He's going to fall down. Don't get hit by him falling down. Beat the crap out of him. He's going to do his lightning. Beat the crap out of him some more, and then either block it or res point. And the timing to perfect block his lightning is 10 seconds after it comes out. I've literally, we've counted it before. It's as soon as the lightning starts, you, like, if you can get that clock started in your head, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, not in that pace, but that's how long it would take. And you can block it. But that said, I'm going to get on out of here and hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Bye.